So today is all about the Sue Gray, the civil servant report. But actually, there's been a huge police investigation. That's now closed.
That's closed, and of course there are many who would like to see it reopened again. That's not going to happen. Right. The police, quite frankly, are glad to be shot of this. They did not want to investigate this in the first place. They had a policy of not retrospectively investigating potential COVID breaches, but because of the political furore over that, they were bounced into having to open an investigation. And they dedicated 12 officers 4 months investigating every potential angle, every person that was interviewed. Everybody, of course, at the moment, they're getting excited because they're seeing these photographs for the first time, just like they saw that photograph for the first time that ITV obtained the other evening. The police have had these photographs and witness statements for a very significant period of time. They have concluded, having spoken to everyone attending all of these different events, got their side of the story, looked at all of the evidence, including photographic evidence, that the number of fixed penalty notices is the number they're issuing. 126 fixed penalty notices served on 83 individuals. Now, some of those individuals have received between 2 and 5. Most have got 1 fixed penalty notice, like the Prime Minister, the Chancellor, the Prime Minister's wife. Now, of course, what you have is pressure on the Met by those that are clearly not happy with the fact that the Prime Minister just received 1 fixed penalty notice to go and reinvestigate this in light of what they say is new evidence. As I say, it's not new evidence. It's all been considered in the round by the Met. So these people that clambered and called for the Met to investigate in the first place, well, they got what they wanted. They got a very detailed investigation. Now the results of that investigation are back. They're not happy, many of them, and want the police to reinvestigate. Well, it doesn't work that way. You wanted an investigation, you got it, very detailed, it's concluded. That's the way the Met would like it to stay.
Of course, it's a big step for politicians to accuse the police of not being, straight up and down in their investigations. I got a sense that some MPs stepped towards saying that, but then retreated. Also on the minds of lots of Labour MPs will be the fact that the Durham police are investigating their leader, Keir Starmer. Do you think that there's a sense now that Keir Starmer's going to get off relatively lightly?
Well, he's certainly in the spotlight, and we don't know, because this is an independent, completely different police force in terms of Durham Constabulary to the Metropolitan Police, and they will approach this on the evidence that they have. Again, they will speak to the 30 or so that we believe were in attendance at this particular event involving Keir Starmer. Those witness statements will be taken. Any photographic or video evidence will be taken as well, and they'll make their mind up as to whether there was indeed a breach and whether it should be in the form of some kind of a sanction, like a fixed penalty notice issued to Keir Starmer. So they may well do that. But you're right. I mean, if you're calling, as, say, a Labour MP, for the police to be much tougher in their approach
to work both ways,
it can absolutely backfire on you, as perhaps Keir Starmer is feeling it has to an extent anyway. But, as I say, the important thing is, for the Metropolitan Police investigation, as far as they're concerned, it's over, it's done with, and they hope now that Sue Gray's report is finally out, that the political furore over this will die down as well.